What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about whether dropshipping is dead in 2019 or not. I'm going to reveal the absolute truth to this question. First and foremost, thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate it. Please make sure that you guys subscribe and turn on notifications so that you guys are aware of the videos as soon as they drop. I try to drop content every day with as many value bombs as possible. Okay, let's jump into it because you've heard it, I've heard it, everyone's heard it at this point. Is dropshipping still a viable business model in 2019? The answer to that question is yes, it is still a viable business model in 2019. However, it is much tougher to be successful dropshipping than it has ever been before, and it's only gonna get tougher as each day goes by, guys, okay? So I wanna first talk to you guys and I wanna break down something super simple to you guys, okay? Is dropshipping gonna go away? Absolutely not. The only thing that's going to change is the strategies and the approaches that people have to take in order to successfully drop ship, okay? So the biggest thing that I want to tell you guys about this is, first things first, experts in the e-commerce and retail, online retail industry are projecting $3.5 trillion worth of sales in 2019, guys. That is a lot of money. So for those of you guys who don't know what $3.5 trillion really means, take it this way. It just means a lot of people are spending a lot of money buying products online. The craziest thing of all, though, is there's two crazy things actually, okay? So the first craziest thing of all is that by 2021, they're actually projecting that it's gonna be over a $5 trillion market. So we're talking almost about a 30% increase from where we're at just right now. And the second craziest thing of all is that the people that are cashing in on this money that's being made from online retail are people just like me and you. That's the craziest thing of all. You don't need to have millions of dollars to start your own online store. Back in the day, if you wanted to start a retail store, you had to have capital, right? You needed a facility, you needed to find out how to manufacture products, you needed employees, you needed all of these things. Nowadays, you can literally get your website up for less than $50, guys. Literally, a Shopify basic plan is I think like $29.99, something like that, and you can start your own online store. So the ease of entering the market is a lot easier than it once was. And best of all, anyone can do it, right? You don't need to be an Amazon or a Walmart. Obviously, Amazon, Walmart, these guys are making a ridiculous amount of money, but it's not to say that someone like you or I cannot make a lot of money. And I've had quite a bit of success dropshipping in the last about 16 months or so, doing exactly the models that I'm teaching you guys. However, if you want to be successful dropshipping in 2019, there are some things that you need to understand. And if you're able to understand these core principles, you guys are going to find yourself being much, much more successful. So here are the core principles that I want to share with you guys, which are super important, okay? Number one, if you want to dropship successfully in 2019, you need to have a competitive advantage, okay? If this was 2015, 2014, 2016, whatever it was, you could take a crappy video or a crappy picture of a product, have a really crappy product page, and just throw up about any ad, and you would be able to succeed because the amount of advertisers advertising online products at that time were far, far significant there are today. Nowadays, the way the Facebook ad system and most ad platforms work is it's an auction or a bidding system, okay? So on its simplest term, what that means so that you guys can understand how good your marketing and your copywriting and your products need to be is this is how it works, okay? So there's obviously a concentration of people that buy stuff from Facebook, okay? So essentially me, you, and anybody else that's advertising on Facebook is competing for this top tier of buyers on Facebook, okay? And the person that wins and gets to even show their ads to these individuals are the people that have the best advertisements, best products, and give the best feedback scores essentially to these customers, okay? So if someone doesn't like your ad and they mark it as such, Facebook is gonna take note of that and it's gonna be less likely to show your ad to a person of that similar nature or interest. So everyone is essentially bidding for that top tier of buyer, that person that they know is about to spend money, but most people don't even succeed because their ads never get shown to that top buyer because their ads are not good. If you have good ads, good landing pages, and good products, then your ads are gonna be shown to those people. That is the number one concept you need to understand is that quality, quality, quality. It's very important in your success, especially in 2019. The second thing that you guys need to understand is that a lot of people are doing drop shipping. If you're doing everything that everyone else is doing, you're going to be in a saturated space. I teach personally, as you guys know, for those of you guys that are in my course or that have looked into my course, if you guys are interested, you can find it in the comments down below. But you guys know that I build drop shipping brands. So instead of just focusing on putting up a store and selling products and doing all that stuff, I invest a lot of time, effort, and energy into building legitimate brands that I know that people are going to buy and engage with. with, okay? And so if you do that, you have a far better chance of succeeding dropshipping in 2019 than if you literally spend 24 hours, put up a website, and start trying to sell a product. Because what you're doing is what everyone else is doing, because all these so-called dropshipping gurus have promoted it as that's how easy it is to do it. Like I said, 2015, 2016, 2017, heck yeah, it was that easy. You could literally do it that way. You could literally start up a website, have the worst design, the worst layout, everything, as long as you had a payment gateway connected and some sort of a product that people wanted. People would come in, they would check out, they would buy. Your ads could suck. They could just be literally pictures, product photos, whatever, and you would do very, very well. But nowadays, it doesn't work like that. And one of the biggest reasons why is because everyone is doing that. And the way I look at it is if everyone is doing something, and this is one of the biggest rules Warren Buffett teaches, right? So this is like a financial rule that Warren Buffett teaches, okay? He says when everyone is buying or flocking to buy something, I look to sell. And when everyone is looking to sell something, I look to buy. So the same principle applies for dropshipping, and this is the same way I approached dropshipping to be wildly successful, to be able to generate, millions of dollars in just the last few months dropshipping. So what I did was I said, okay, if everyone is using the same model of just taking a product, building a crappy website, and just throwing it up, then I'm not going to do that, because if everyone is doing that, that means it's not going to work, or eventually it's going to stop working. And I don't want to be in that business model, right? I want to be in the place where no one else is going. And I could quickly tell nobody was focused on building brands. 2-3 years ago, people were more focused on building brands than they are today. And it just absolutely didn't make my sense and make any sense to me, right? Because brands are what succeeds and brands are what thrives. So you don't necessarily need to build a dropshipping brand to be successful. I'm absolutely not saying that, but I'm saying if you're using the same old techniques of dropshipping that all these gurus and all these people have taught for probably about a year or more now, the chances of you being successful doing it are significantly lower because so many other people are doing it. If you really want to go get the riches, you have to find the harder ways to work around it and to do it. Last but not least, to answer the question of if dropshipping is dead in 2019, there's a big change that's taking place almost in all the marketplaces, and you guys are going to see this, okay? It's taking place from advertisers like Facebook, and it's taking place from consumer behaviors, okay? Consumers are slowly starting to find out about this dropshipping model, okay? There's no secret. Consumers are starting to find out that people are shipping crappy products from China that have long shipping times and that usually overpromise and underdeliver. So a lot of customers are now becoming more and more weary of ordering these types of products, and this is only going to increase as it becomes more popular, right? If consumers see like 99 out of 100 products following this model, eventually it's going to get embellished in their brains, and they're going to stop buying from these types of sketchier websites, as they're going to look at it as or call it, okay? So first things first, what you guys really want to do in drop shipping in 2019 to nail it down is you need to have faster shipping times, okay? Even if you're shipping from China, it's absolutely 100% okay, but don't let your customer think that, because as soon as the shipping time goes from 2 or 3 weeks, it takes about 2 or 3 weeks, customers know that this is coming from overseas and they already have perceived your product to be of lower quality, okay? And with companies like Amazon, Walmart, and all these people focused on high fulfillment times, such as 1-day shipping, 2-day shipping, 3-day shipping, you have to be somewhere in that range to compete. Obviously, it's going to be impossible for you guys to be in that 1 or 2-day range. That's absolutely okay. But maybe try cutting your shipping down. There's ways to do this, guys, to 7 days, right? You guys can get sourcing agents. You guys can find other shipping companies. You guys can pay more for shipping. There's a plethora of options out there. You guys can use fulfillment centers in the most popular countries that you're selling in. There's ways to do this, but you really need to find ways at the most to get your shipping time from 10 days or under, right? Because if it's 10 days or under, you have the ability to pitch it to them like, okay, it takes us, 3 to 4 business days to process orders, and from their shipping time takes 2 to 3 business days or 3 to 4 business days, whatever it is. But you guys need to do that if you guys want to succeed with the consumer mindset and consumer behavior. And the second thing that a big change is being made is Facebook and other advertising platforms are identifying how many people are coming in drop shipping crappy products and how that's devaluing their own platform. Facebook cares most about their brand and their integrity. So if anyone comes in, even if they're making money off ads, and devalues their platform, they're going to become very, very upset. You're going to see more platforms like payment gateways and Facebook ads and other advertising networks that are going to ban you or shut you down if they find out that, you're selling crappy products, your shipping times are ridiculously long, and all this stuff. So you guys need to be very, very wary and very, very careful moving forward, because Facebook is not only putting in a lot of things in place to make it tougher on drop shippers, but they're also going to lay down the ban hammers. So you guys really need to find ways to create and sell better products at better shipping times, and that's the biggest key for success in drop shipping in 2019. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And like always, please make sure you subscribe. It really helps me. It knows me that it lets me know that you guys are enjoying my content and I should continue dropping free value bombs. So please do that. And make sure you guys also turn on notifications so you guys can get a look at all my latest and newest content as soon as it drops. Thanks so much, and leave a comment as always. Appreciate you guys.